and good evening. Another big setback for the drug barons. Ecstasy and cannabis worth nearly £3 million is seized. Death in Corfu. Parents say, hand back the killer.
Also tonight, another 600 jobs are on the line. The Queen reopens a revamped Leicester Square. And behind closed doors, a rare view of Woolwich Arsenal.
Lifted a blanket of secrecy surrounding one of the capital's best-known military bases. The doors of Woolwich Arsenal have been thrown open to Thames News. It's part of a drive to put new life into the Greenwich Riverside area. John Taylor's got this report for us.
For nearly 300 years, this site in the heart of Woolwich has been a no-go area for the public. It's been closed off ever since 1696, when weapons were first manufactured here. This ornate building once housed a foundry where cannon were produced. The guns were finished off in this building nearby. A group of the workers formed a football club, which later became Arsenal. In the 20th century, Woolwich played a crucial part in driving Britain's war machine. The 76-acre site, which contains these historic buildings, is still owned and used by the military, but they'll be vacating the site over the next 3 years. And one of Britain's state secrets will be open to the public for the first time in nearly 3 centuries.
Well, I think there's a marvellous sense of history. I've worked here for, on and off, getting on for about 40 years. So it has been an experience for me. And I think the more you research into the activities that went on here, the greater the interest.
When the site's sold off, only part of it will become a museum. Behind the facade of the Royal Carriage Department, an area of shops is planned. The sadly dilapidated great storehouses may provide a home for the new University of Greenwich. Other areas could be used for housing, offices and even a science park. Property experts who are advising the government say they'll avoid the mistakes of Docklands.
You'd have to treat it in a number of small parcels, look at each piece individually, but in the context of the vision for the site as a whole.
Does that mean a cautious approach?
I think in the present climate, yes, it does have to be somewhat cautious, but I think you have to have a visionary approach as well.
The redevelopment's being planned in conjunction with Greenwich Council, which sees the Arsenal scheme as the flagship of its plans to redevelop Woolwich and Plumstead. The council is bidding for £37 million under the government's City Challenge scheme. They say it would give them the chance to regenerate the whole area.
Tomorrow we're announcing the launch of the Greenwich Waterfront Development Agency, which is a partnership of local businesses, local communities coming together to talk about sites such as this one behind us, the Woolwich Arsenal, which is very much the hidden gem of London's heritage. We can't get access to that. It's about opening these, dropping these barriers down and gaining access to the rich heritage that sits behind those walls.
If the plans work out, Woolwich Arsenal could have a long and peaceful future, in contrast to its warlike past. John Taylor for Thames News.